We took this class to identify the weak areas of our business so that we could become stronger.
The perfect opportunity for us to really kind of dissect our business, take a look at it, and kind of take it to the next level.
If you just have an open mind, you're going to realize that you're going to learn so much more just from the other entrepreneurs.
It has been a wonderful experience. It has walked me week by week what I should be looking into my business. This has given me a long-term vision.
One of the biggest, most aha moments that we've had is that it's time that we start looking at our business like owners and start setting up like a roadmap of how our business is going to look over the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Where do we want to be?
And then also creating the processes that'll get us there instead of just wake up with our long list of things that needs to get done. But instead, here's the process. Here's what we need to get done. Here's when it's going to get done. Here's how it's going to get done.
The most exciting thing has been that seeing them work and then being able to come back to class, share that feedback with everybody else that's here, and then hear everybody else's stories and experience to see how things are working out for them as well.
I had a paradigm shift almost in week 3 or 4 where I realized, no matter how much you analyze the data, really it comes down to action and the ability to apply what you're learning.
And I think that has been a game changer for me. They care for you and they care for your business.
It's been an incredible journey, and that first 2 weeks of sitting in the classroom when all of us were kind of looking at each other, trying to get to know each other, they did such a good job of making us feel comfortable, of engaging all of us in a way that we weren't expecting. I mean, really, I was not expecting that at all.
What's really cool is I don't feel like it's over either.
Yeah.
A, we're going to go and take what we learned and kind of apply it over the next couple of weeks, and then B, I think we'll stay in touch with all these people for a long time. So.
Absolutely.
Good morning, I'm Joe Cassidy, Assistant Vice President for Economic Development for College of DuPage and Chair of Innovation DuPage. On behalf of the college, the Innovation DuPage Board, and our partners, welcome to IDHQ. We've just heard from several entrepreneurs from our first accelerator cohort. Here's a list of current member companies who are working with Innovation DuPage. These companies represent the small business potential that drives this region's economic vitality. 6 years ago, we began studying how COD continued education could increase its contribution to regional economic development and improve the regional talent pool. We conducted numerous studies, focus groups, and surveys. We received several COD Foundation grants and applied for federal grants to inform our research. In the end, what surfaced as the most significant area of impact for us came in the way of business incubation and acceleration. In short, support for the entrepreneurs that drive innovation and job creation. However, when we took the idea forward, it just wasn't time. 1871 in Chicago had just gotten started, and while the concept of business incubation goes back to 1959, it took an alignment of leadership in late 2016 at COD with President Ann Rondeau, Dr. Brian Caputo, John Ness, and Board Chairman Diane Mizaki, now Representative Mizaki. They all aligned with leadership at Choose DuPage and the Village of Glen Ellyn to make Innovation DuPage a reality. Building upon decades of business consulting by the college's Center for Entrepreneurship and Business Solutions, led by Rita Hockey and Debbie Hassey, we formed a working group in early 2017 with stakeholders from across the region. Partners and advisors from 20 academic, research, and economic development entities have joined the effort. And a huge part of what positions ID for success are these partners and advisors. This list grows daily as organizations realize the collective impact possible on innovation, economic, and workforce development when we work together. We went before the boards of the college, Choose DuPage, the Village of Glen Ellyn, the county, seeking their guidance and support. Key leaders aligned their organizations, advocated for this project, and committed the resources necessary to form Innovation DuPage. Dozens of individuals at the college and from our partner organizations committed quite a bit of time over the past 2 years to build ID. There are far too many people to thank individually, but we try to thank as many as you can see of the people who gave. Some of these people met weekly, bi-weekly for the last 2 years, so we're greatly indebted to these individuals. At this time, I would like to invite one of ID's most ardent supporters, Interim President Dr. Caputo. He'll be followed by Board of Trustee Vice Chairman Christine Fenney of the College of DuPage, with a message from Chairman Frank Napolitano, who's unable to join us, but who's been extremely supportive of us every step of the way. Dr. Caputo.
Thank you all for coming. to celebrate with us. It is a great pleasure that I welcome all of you to the grand opening of Innovation DuPage. I was privileged to serve on the executive team comprised of COD Assistant Vice President Joe Cassidy, General Counsel John Ness, and others that did the initial work leading to the creation of Innovation DuPage. It has been thrilling to watch the pieces come together. What you see is the result of countless hours of planning and hard work. A significant generator of economic development for DuPage County has become a reality. I would like to thank the leaders of the Village of Glen Ellyn for their support, including Village President Diane McGinley, the Village Trustees, Village Manager, and Village Manager Mark Franz. We could not have asked for better partners. Converting what was once a police station, including jail cells, into a bustling professional environment required everyone to work together, and the village created a seamless process. I also want to thank the many partners in county government, including Chairman Cronin, those in higher education, and the private sector who worked in collaboration with us. You saw the vision and kept the excitement growing. You even remained patient during the renovation process. Today represents not only the opening of this new space, but also the beginning of a robust future that will impact the regional economy. The entrepreneurs and small businesses that come to Innovation DuPage will acquire the necessary tools for business success. This success will have a ripple effect throughout the county. Innovation DuPage also closely aligns with the college's goal of student success. By partnering with our programs, Innovation DuPage can develop young entrepreneurs and provide them with the networking, resources, and other opportunities outside of the classroom. Promoting regional economic development is also an objective of College of DuPage. The relationship between Innovation DuPage and the Business Development Center will give clients an avenue for future growth and knowledge. Thank you for coming today. I invite you to explore this new space and learn more about what Innovation DuPage has to offer. I'm certain that you will find this initiative as exciting as we at the college find it. I'd now like to ask Board Vice Chair Christine Finney to offer remarks.
Good morning. Board Chairman Frank Napolitano regrets that he's unable to celebrate with us today as he is away on business. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am delighted to be here and experience the vision for a key platform of economic development throughout DuPage County turn to a reality. As a District 502 resident myself, along with my family, I fully appreciate all that College DuPage has to offer through Innovation DuPage. At College of DuPage, we believe in the power of education and innovation. We hope that this tradition of excellence will continue with budding entrepreneurs, small business owners, and mentors who will help build a culture of success. The board has been a very strong supporter of Innovation DuPage from the very beginning. In fact, I remember when this was just a concept, and Joe and his team presented the idea of Innovation DuPage to a small group of business leaders and board members. This is a place where new businesses can collaborate by sharing ideas and best practices to develop sustained success. Like a new business, we have spent countless hours reviewing plans, strategies, and budgets, and now this special opening day has finally arrived. Thank you to the administration, faculty, and staff of the College of DuPage, the Village of Glen Ellyn, and our community partners for their collaboration on this economic development project. Each and every meeting, discussion, and review process was well worth the effort, and I'm excited for the future of Innovation DuPage. The best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair and Dr. Caputo. College of DuPage could have established ID on campus, but Innovation DuPage is strengthened by its downtown location and partnership with the Village. ID increases its visibility to not only district residents, but to people further away on the train line, 3 international airports, and a great location in this dynamic, beautiful city center that is Glen Ellyn. Village leadership, starting with Mark Franz, President Diane McGinley, Bill Homer, Meredith Hanna, and of course the Village Board, have made ID's long-term headquarters possible. Please welcome President Diane McGinley to offer a few words on behalf of the Village.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Very excited to have you here today. On behalf of the Village Board and community, I want to congratulate Innovation DuPage on opening this extraordinary space in downtown Glen Ellyn. Where there was once locker rooms, we have Class A meeting space. Where there was once a Sally Port, we now have a unique event space. Where there was once jails, we now have a podcast studio. Very impressive. This has been a remarkable partnership between the college, the county, the village over the last 2 years. We are thrilled that it has come together so well. This project would not have been possible without the willingness of these parties to join together for a common goal. We would like to thank a few key members of this partnership. Chairman Cronin, who is being represented today by former Glen Ellyn trustee and current county board member Tim Elliott, and the entire county board. They were all instrumental in supporting this and having it come together. Joe Carpenter, former president and CEO of Choose DuPage. Diane McCausey for chair of the COD board. Dr. Ann Rondeau, former president of COD, and Joe Cassidy, vice president of COD, whose energy and leadership was instrumental in pulling this collaborative effort together. And interim president, Dr. Brian Caputo, and current chair, Frank Napolitano, who continues to support this partnership. In addition, I would like to thank the Village Board, both past and current, for having the vision and desire to invest in the downtown, help sustain new downtown restaurants and retail, and embrace the future of small business. The Village has begun to invest over $60 million in the downtown, beginning with this project, a parking garage, streetscape improvements, and the new train station, all to be completed over the next 5 years. This investment will sustain the downtown, businesses, and communities for over the next 50 years. We thank ID and Business Development Center for being one of the catalysts to achieve these goals and wish you great success in this new facility. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President McGinley and Glen Ellyn, for your leadership and your generosity. Diane mentioned the amazing transformation of the space. It wouldn't have been possible without our partners from Dewberry and Leopardo, amazing work, and our internal partners, Bruce Schmiedel and Don Inman. You heard John Carpenter's name mentioned. He helped align Choose DuPage and their board with this project. And of course, the support of DuPage County's chairman, Dan Cronin, and the full county board have been critical. Chairman Cronin is unable to be with us today, but I'd like to invite County Board Member and Chair of the Economic Development Committee, Tim Elliott, to the podium to make a few remarks. Tim.
Good morning. On behalf of Chairman Cronin and the entire DuPage County Board, I want to join everyone in welcoming you this morning, and I want to congratulate Innovation DuPage on the opening of this fantastic space. I have to say, on a personal level, I'm very pleased to be here this morning because this project really represents the intersection of 3 organizations that I hold very near and dear to my heart. The Village of Glen Ellyn, where I grew up and where I'm raising my children now. The College of DuPage, where I had the privilege of serving for 2 years as the outside general counsel. And the County of DuPage, where I'm currently serving as a board member representing this particular district. This today is a significant step to creating a business ecosystem that allows ideas to flourish and will allow young companies to achieve their goals for growth. And I'm thrilled that that's happening right here in downtown Glen Ellyn. It is noteworthy that this achievement today is the realization of a collective goal that was achieved through cooperation. And I think you've heard it in the comments so far, but I want to underscore it. This project occurred today because of cooperation and collaboration by many organizations, by many leaders, and by many employees and staff people in countless hours. I want to acknowledge those leaders because they really stand for the principle that we can achieve more working together than we can working alone or fighting each other. You've already heard from Dr. Caputo and Diane McGinley and Joe Cassidy. Their contributions have been immeasurable, but I also want to acknowledge former COD President Dr. Ann Rondeau, former COD Chairman Diane Mazzocchi, and former Glen Ellyn Village President Alex Demos, who are also instrumental not only in this project, but in building the collaborative relationship between these organizations. And I'd also like to acknowledge current DuPage County Board Chair Dan Cronin, who can't be here today, but has been instrumental in bringing county resources to bear on this. Today is proof that even in this time of great division, where it's often more popular to pick fights, that we can achieve more working together. And my hope is that the pattern of cooperation between these organizations will bear fruit not only in this project, but in many future projects, whether it's a regional bike trail or promoting a world-class art exhibit at the College of DuPage. There is much we can do together. I can tell you that as the chairman of DuPage County's Economic Development Committee, I am excited by the prospects of Innovation DuPage. I am confident that under the leadership of Travis Linderman, Innovation DuPage will pave the way for a new generation of entrepreneurs, will provide opportunities for economic growth, and will provide a vibrant future for companies that get their start right here in this space. In closing, I'd like to thank the Village of Glen Ellyn, the College of DuPage. I'd like to thank Choose DuPage and all of the others that have been involved for their diligent efforts in cooperation to make this dream a reality. I, for one, look forward to meeting the leaders and the employees who will be nurtured through this initiative. Thank you to all who have contributed. DuPage County is thrilled to be a partner in this enterprise. So thank you.
Thank you again, Tim, Chairman Cronin, and DuPage County. Innovation DuPage, like College of DuPage, has been very fortunate to have bipartisan support of elected officials. ID resonates with entrepreneurs and elected officials in support of innovation and entrepreneurship. While the Illinois and U.S. legislators are in session, we have a couple short videos from two key supporters that I'd like to share with you now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Congressman Bill Foster. I'm a scientist and a businessman, and I'm proud to represent DuPage County as part of the 11th Congressional District of Illinois in the U.S. House of Representatives. And I want to congratulate Innovation DuPage on the grand opening of their brand new facility in Glen Ellyn. This is an incredibly valuable resource for entrepreneurs and business owners throughout DuPage County. As someone who knows how difficult it can be to start and to grow a business, I can tell you that the tools offered by Innovation DuPage will be a great asset. Everything from their incubation program that connects entrepreneurs who are just starting out, to mentors, investors, and educational resources, to the acceleration program which supports established businesses that are ready to grow. Innovation DuPage is committed to strengthening the business ecosystem in our communities. As a leader of the Future of Work Task Force within the New Democrat Coalition, I am thrilled that Innovation DuPage is thinking about how our economy is evolving and the educational resources and business owners will need to remain competitive. Collaborative partnerships like Innovation DuPage have with municipal organizations and local academic institutions are a vital component of that mission. So, congratulations on the grand opening, and thank you for being an important resource to our local economy.
Hi, I'm U.S. Representative Sean Caston. I wish I could be with you today for the grand opening of Innovation DuPage, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you all on this incredible achievement, which will be so great for our community and economy. During the 16 years before I came to Congress, I was building and growing clean energy companies, and I am keenly aware of the, for lack of a better word, the loneliness that goes with being a startup CEO. You can have the best strategy and vision in the world, but it is so hard to compete with the the networking and expertise that you get in a big company. And that's why initiatives like Innovation DuPage are so important. And frankly, it's why I'm so excited to see this incubator and entrepreneurial catalyst come to the 6th District. I personally want to thank the founding partners, College of DuPage, Choose DuPage, Village of Glen Ellyn, the academic and research partners, Benedictine University, DeVry University, Elmhurst College, Fermilab, Indiana Tech, and Northern Illinois University, the municipal and chambers of commerce partners, Chamber 630, Chamber 630, Glen Ellyn Chamber of Commerce, Western DuPage Chamber of Commerce, and WorkNet DuPage for your leadership and collaboration on such an important initiative for DuPage County. We are all truly fortunate to have you all in the region. So thank you again for your determination and hard work. It will lead to a brighter future, more prosperous regional economy, and open and ample opportunities for all entrepreneurs. It's groups like you who make our region and country stronger, and I'm proud to be your representative. If I can ever be of assistance, please do not hesitate to contact my West Chicago or Washington, D.C. office. We are standing by and ready to help in any way we can.
Thank you to Representatives Foster and Caston. In fact, could we have any elected officials present today raise your hand, or their representatives? I know we have representative staffers here. Board members. Thank you for your constant support of education and entrepreneurship. Your work makes this region unique. Well, we've talked a little bit about how we got to this point. Now I want to introduce you to the man who will be leading us going forward. After a national search, Mr. Travis Linderman was unanimously selected to serve as Innovation DuPage's first managing director. Travis has served as director of 3 venture incubators over the last decade, starting in Princeton, then Ann Arbor, and most recently in downtown Chicago. Travis launched a digital media analytics startup, which gained venture capital backing, scaled rapidly, and enjoyed a successful IP acquisition. So he actually knows the stuff that we're doing. It's been an action-packed year working with Travis. I'm confident, I know we have the right man to launch Innovation DuPage and to make this an international model of public-private collaboration in support of innovation and entrepreneurs. Travis, if you could please come forward and help us officially launch Innovation DuPage.
Innovation DuPage would not exist without Dean Cassidy. Through years of research and advocacy, he championed Innovation DuPage. He's invested hundreds and hundreds of hours going through the many details that any initiative of this side requires to launch. His leadership, his vision has never wavered. I feel extremely blessed to work beside him. Collaboration between our partners and member companies is the driving goal behind this space. Entrepreneurs working with other entrepreneurs, solving problems together. Mentors investing time, knowledge into growing businesses, helping them scale, helping them develop their brands, and avoiding pitfalls that, frankly, all of us face as entrepreneurs. When mentors can reach down and help us, it makes us move faster. And quite frankly, as the congressman said, it can be very lonely as an entrepreneur. And that helps us by having a community to move forward with. We plan to become the connective tissue between entrepreneurial services and programs throughout DuPage County and the surrounding region. Today is the first step. It's very important for us to interact with each of you. The ID team is here to interact with your communities, your institutions, and your businesses. And I'm ready to get going. So if we could have participants of the ribbon cutting please step forward. We're going to take a couple photographs, and then I'll close us with some information about the tours you can participate in.
1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3, cut.
This is your space. You are always welcome. We want to make sure if you're working with entrepreneurs or small businesses that should be coming here, that just give us a call. I'll go to any coffee shop, but now that I have a space, they can actually come and meet me here. Today is an incredible day, and we have put a lot of work in here. Again, thank you again for being here, for joining us for day one of this new venture. Have a wonderful afternoon. Please network together and enjoy your tours.